Hello everyone, and welcome to my Duel Today official news channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Brady begs Nicole, Everett's severe therapy, Roman assists Julie, and Xander gives up. According to Wednesday, March 6 spoilers for Days of Our Lives, Roman Brady and Chad DiMera assist Julie Williams. Everett Lynch engages in a rigorous therapeutic session. Brady Black pleads to talk to Holly Jonas with Nicole Walker DiMera. Furthermore, Sarah Horton encourages a dejected Xander coup. Roman Brady's support. Spoilers for Wednesday, March 6 DOOL indicate that Roman will lend a hand. To help Julie, Roman and Chad head to the Horton residence. Fans are aware that Julie and Doug Williams are saddened by the blazing fire and are grieving deeply. Julie does, however, intend to restore the Horton home while holding on to the memories of the past. Everett will see Marlena Evans for a rigorous treatment session on Wednesday, March 6. It appears like Everett may have dissociation disorder or have two distinct personalities. Either way, Everett seemed to be as curious as everyone else about the solutions. But is Everett truly ready for what Bobby Stein reveals to him in therapy? Brady Black begs spoilers for Wednesday, March 6 on Days of Our Lives indicate that Brady will ask Nicole for assistance. Brady is depending on Holly to liberate the kidnapped Tate Black, since his freedom is at stake. Now that Holly is awake, Brady will urge Nicole to let him talk to her. Nicole may initially say no. But Brady and Nicole have a lengthy romantic history. Nicole also knows Tate. Actually, this could account for the preview scene where Holly tells Nicole that Tate did not give her the drugs. Therefore, Nicole might refuse to allow Brady to meet Holly, but she might offer to discuss drugs with her daughter. Dad Stefano would be ashamed and hang his head. There's really no question about that. On Days of Our Lives, Clyde has finally crossed the line. He's made his Salem Police Department mole. Harris has forced Ava and Stefan to leave him. Stefan has finally persuaded EJ to assist, and Ava has brought in John and Steve to retrieve Tripp. And although those final three are meant to free Clyde from prison so that he will release Tripp, Steve's suggestion that they simply disappear him seems far more sinister. We also have a suspicion that they won't even bother with the disappearing act if something were to happen to Tripp and Wendy before then. Clyde will just be thrown into the ground. The important thing to remember is that Salem's most influential people are finally bringing about change, but how on earth did it take so long to get here? Stefan is essentially losing everything he owns because of the way he has played his hand. No more assets, money, shares, DiMera, or anything else. He informed EJ that he would be destitute. But alive, as his vicious brother pointed out, quite nicely. He didn't want to murder Clyde when he first roped him in. His taste in assassins was not as strong as EJ's. So he tried killing a police officer twice instead of figuring out how to kill someone who is obviously evil. And then there's Ava. Officer Goldman appears determined to let her kid die now that he and Wendy are aware of her identity, despite her valiant attempts to save him. Maybe not in time. Then why was he even taken hostage? It's time for the Vitali criminal family to assist in freeing Clyde from prison. Previously, she declined to enlist their help. She had the option to have him killed in jail. But no. And now here we are. Although Clyde's time may be limited, fans have long since had enough of him. In today's plot nonsense, Ava's family are going to help John and Steve, but Ava couldn't have asked them to deal with Clyde before this. As Lucy Ixoaptweets wrote on Twitter/X. Stefan is also not going to look good after this. If EJ is successful in keeping him alive and out of jail, Stefan's name will be the only thing lost. And when it comes to even getting to stay at the family house, how much mercy will EJ be willing to show him? He has no trouble robbing his sibling of everything else. Hey, perhaps Jake's previous apartment is still unoccupied. Stefan would undoubtedly feel completely at home there. DJ tweeted, "Is Stefan really such a DiMera that he can't just call someone to take care of Clyde once and for all?" Daddy Stefano would be ashamed and lower his head. He would, but at least he would be pleased with Elvis Jr., as EJ noted, To be honest, a lot of people have been completely frustrated with this Clyde situation. Barbara said on Twitter, "I'm still trying to figure out how Ava/Stefan both come from crime families and they're afraid of Clyde." Karangiri8 then chimed in, saying, "This storyline has made zero sense from the jump. A Di Mera and a Vitali would have squashed Clyde like a bug, as anyone who has watched Days would know. Rather, he has forced them into a predicament where neither of them can win, making them both do action that they first promised not to take. Hey, this has been going on for too long. If someone is going to take Clyde out, it's John and Steve, without a doubt. Though we're not really sure what their strategy is, let's hope they make him vanish permanently. If not, it is up to Stefan or Ava to pull the trigger and eliminate him. That might at least somewhat atone for them allowing things to reach this stage. Maybe it's too late to save Trip, Ava, Stefan, Wendy, or even Harris. He must be going because of this story somehow. But at least they'll be able to rescue Days of Our Lives and Salem. Spoilers for Tuesday, March 5th on Days of Our Lives are available. Ava Vitali informs John Black and Steve Johnson of Clyde Weston's directive. Lucas Horton is visited by Roman Brady and Kate Roberts Brady. In prison, Wendy Shin and Trip Johnson make an effort to be resilient. Additionally, Stefan Di Mera asks EJ Di Mera for assistance. DOL spoilers for Tuesday, March 5th for Ava Vitali's next move indicate that Ava will still be in shock over Clyde's most recent demand. Ava will inform John and Steve of Clyde's orders to break out of prison. This clarifies the reason behind Ava, Steve, and John's plan to free Clyde from prison. But don't count on the jailbreak to go as planned. Ava will also want to ensure Trip and Wendy are released safely. The couple is running out of air, and time is of the essence going to Lucas Horton. Fans can anticipate Kate and Roman paying Lucas a visit at his new safe house on Tuesday, March 5th. Naturally, it is imperative that Lucas remain where he is and avoid taking any unwarranted risks. Lucas is presumably going insane at the same time as he can't go anyplace or talk to anyone. Days of Our Lives spoilers for Tuesday, March 5th indicate that Clyde's henchmen will keep trapping Trip Johnson and Wendy Shin in their captivity. Trip and Wendy are clueless about how they will be saved. Trip and Wendy are aware that they must maintain their strength while being held captive. Trip appears set to go into a mental collapse, while Wendy has already experienced a panic attack. Let's watch what transpires with these two, then. Lucas will be concerned for his family as well, particularly in light of Clyde's recent fulfillment of some threats. By visiting Lucas's new safe home, Roman and Kate will be taking a significant gamble. Thus, it's possible that Roman and Kate will don disguises. It's likely that Kaman will take more care to make sure they're not followed. Fans can also anticipate that Stefan will contact EJ for assistance on Tuesday, March 5th. Stefan had already visited EJ, and it had been a complete fiasco. Holly Jonas is awake now, so perhaps EJ will feel especially giving. This could be the one moment that EJ takes action to put an end to Clyde's dangerous drug network. Which plot line are you most interested in seeing? Post your ideas in the space provided for comments below.